So you're on the market for a good, affordable camera for videography in 2019. Well, I'm here to tell you that I found it. So I want to start off this video by saying that good quality content and good quality video doesn't only come from the camera, okay? You can have a great camera and shoot on a red and still be delivering bad quality or just bad content. So make sure that you don't focus or focalize only on the gear, but also on creating your good content, you know, whatever it is. Is the Sony a6300 still a great camera to buy in 2019? Yes. So introduced in 2016 in February by Sony, the Sony a6300 is a APS-C crop sensor camera that for me is one of the best ones. First of all, because of its weight. The weight of the Sony a6300 is about 400 grams, which is almost 1 pound. 1 pound? That is dirt lightweight. So with a 1 pound camera, you can put it on a small gimbal to stabilize your shots pretty easily and do some amazing, smooth videos. Not only that, because of its compact size, you can just put it in your bag and it's really great to use for travels or for any other shoot that you need to do that would demand you to be running, gunning and going in and out of places. Not only that, it is a great camera in low light. Sony is known for its great low light capability cameras like the Sony a7S, and the Sony a6300 does the same thing. It's amazing in low light for this good of a price. It beats most of the competition like Canons and Nikons on the same price range. One of the other things, and probably the biggest thing, is that it shoots 4K. Well, actually it doesn't shoot 4K, it shoots 6K, and then it is down compressed to 4K, which gives you a nice and sharp image that you can work with. The Sony a6300 also allows you to shoot in Slog. Slog is a logarithmic profile by Sony that allows you to color grade your footage to whatever you want to do, color grade it, boom, just change the colors. Okay, not only that, the Sony a6300 also shoots in slow-mo up to 120 frames per second on 1080p, which is a great camera for slow motion. Although the bitrate does go down, it's still amazing in slow motion. Another thing is the autofocus of this camera. This camera has great autofocus, which probably makes it an amazing vlogging camera. The only thing that would prevent it from being a great, amazing vlogging camera is something that I will come back after. The autofocus is so good that I would have no problem taking it, turning it around, and I would know for sure that I am in focus. Another thing is that this camera is really affordable but also really versatile. Because of its 4K, the autofocus, the low light capability, this camera can be used in a lot of different situations. You can use it to shoot films, you can also use it to shoot weddings, to shoot interviews. It is just an amazing camera. If that was it, it would be the best camera ever made and there would be no issues. But the camera also has some downsides. One of the downsides of this camera is, the main downside is the overheating. The camera overheats usually when you use the footage in 4K. When you shoot in 4K, after a long period of time, the camera tends to overheat, and that is an issue that can be problematic when you're shooting gigs that you need to be shooting for a long period of time, let's say for a wedding, and you really don't have the luxury of just switching cameras or letting the camera cool down. So that is one thing that you should take in when you're getting to buy this camera. Another thing is the rolling shutter. The camera has a rolling shutter effect that occurs when you're either moving and wiping the camera very fast or you're filming objects that are going very fast. So if you're someone that does videography for sports or that will be swinging the camera really fast for some reason, then it might not be the best camera for you. Another thing is that the camera doesn't have a headphone jack, so that would be a problem if you're doing if you're trying to monitor your audio. So but besides that, another thing is that because the camera is very small, it also has a small battery, and people know that the Sony batteries do not last long. So one of the things that the battery doesn't last very long, and you should probably buy tons of batteries when it comes to this camera. One more thing that I think is also something that Sony could have included in this camera is having a tilt screen that actually tilts 180, because if you buy this camera, you will see that the screen actually tilts, but it doesn't tilt at 180 degrees, but only 90 degrees, which for me is like, if you're gonna get a tilt screen, tilt the screen all the way, or have it like the GH5 and GH5S tilt horizontally, you know. But I guess that's something that Sony will want to improve in the future. But besides that, I think it's a great camera. I think it's still a great camera to buy in 2019 because for its price, it really beats a lot of competitors. Obviously, other cameras like Canon's will be catching up very soon to something that is good, that is as affordable but also as good when it comes to the quality. But I think the Sony a6300 is still a great bet for someone that wants to do versatile videography, so wants to do vlogging but also wants to do some filmmaking, some music videos, weddings, interviews. It's really great to use as a camera that can do many things. As always, thank you very much for watching. If you guys want to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment this video, and have a great one. Bye-bye.